Right, we are on the 30th of June. We have a swarm in one of the local villages. It's up a tree, about probably 8 foot up. You can see it from that. We're probably going to use the ladder, get next to it, deciding on the height. I'll probably end up putting a piece of rope over the end, and we'll end up giving it one sharp pull, dropping everything into the skep, and when it's in the skep we'll then put it on the ground, which is probably going to be the best thing, and then move it up to the apiary at about 10:30. I'll drop you onto high speed just while I get this all set up, and then we'll work out what we're doing from there. Right, let's get on with this. Right, so we have all of the bees ideally in a skep. There's a nice bunch still up there, which is my only problem. I will try and get hold of them. I obviously don't have another skep with me, but if I can give them a shake, maybe that will deter them a bit from the tree I can't see them coming down. Right, let's see whether we can find her actually in the Skep. And given the fact that she might be a virgin queen, she might be really small, so she's going to be near impossible to see. I mean, the only concern is that she might still be up in the tree. Or we might equally just have a queenless swarm, which is a bit different. Come on, girlies. Again, lovely and gentle. If anyone sees her, can they just shout? So the only concern is that if she's not in here, there she is, found her. Phew! Right, so there she is. She's in the middle of that clip. She's a small one, trying to get out. You can see her. Just that side. She's definitely in there. Oh no, she's out. She's out and she's just flown back in. Anyway. Okay, queen clip, not great. Anyway, so Queenie was seen. Which is all fine, so now we just need to get the rest of the bees out the tree into the Skep. Right, pop you back and stand. So I found her. Yeah, she's definitely in there. And to that, there's literally 50 bees on branch now, and there's a couple of hundred a moment ago. Okay, so we have bees coming down now. They are flying down. They're a little bit swarmy, but there's many more that are on the actual ground rather than up in the tree. If we have a look, we can see bees down here. They are fanning. So that Nasanov gland on the back of their end, the tail, effectively, is what they are fanning. They're fanning that homing scent to say, everyone come here. Now if you look in the air, there's more bees, and if you look on the branch, there is now no bees. There's a tiny amount of bees. So I think we are kind of success. I was just going to spray a bit of something on the branch just to deter them, but I think we might be there. Definitely seen Queenie, so I'm not too concerned. She's definitely in the skep. She wasn't for a moment, but she did fly back. So I'm going to go with the fact that this is game over, and I'll come back about 10:30. Just going to tidy up. I'll leave you with this view of what's actually happening up there, and I will just tidy up while I leave you. Right, so hardly anything on the branch. Let's give you one last view of bees. Just there for a moment. Quite happily fanning. Definitely moving in there in the right direction. Okay, so that rounds up the daytime segment, albeit it's probably 8 o'clock now. Bees in the tree, none. Excellent. Bees on the ground, fanning, wonderful. We've got some flying bees that are orientating towards the skep, so it all looks good. So wrapping up, and we'll come back at about 10, half 10 tonight, just when it's dark. These should be well in the skep then. We'll wrap it up in the blanket and then move it over to the Missingdon apiary. Thank you. Right, so it's 10:30. We have bees still in the skep, I assume. I haven't actually checked to see if they're in there. Could turn it on its side, I guess. Yep, lovely lump of bees in there still. There's no problems. Let's see whether I can do this. Be able to see those, might be quite hard to see, but right, let's cut them over. As well. Okay, let's rehome you girlies over to the apiary. Right, so we are up at the apiary. Bees are going to go into this lovely WBC, which is here. It's still empty. It's got drawn out comb stuff in it. So that's where I'm going to put them. I can hear an animal or something roaming away. Don't know quite what it is yet. I've realised there's no crown board for the bees, which is a bit of an odd one, although they can probably just go straight to the roof. Still, I will put a crown board on it when I come to finalise it all. Let's get all these lifts off. Let's get it back to a normal height. The queen excluder is on the bottom. It's stuck. Noticed there was a bunch of dead bees in the bottom of it the other time, so let's tidy those up. Yep, there's a whole load of dead bees there. Queen cells, that was, I mean, they definitely swarm. Properly stuff them down to the max. No, somebody screwed those ones down. Anyway, that's what we had in the top. Quick tidy. Conveniently, there is actually a slab in here. It's sitting solid, it's not that level. Good job for another day. Right, hive box back in the warm wipe. Right, so what we're going to do is we are going to put drop the bees in, take a couple of frames out. So I'm going to take the bees and then I'm going to bash them in to the actual box. Let's maybe move it a bit closer. Let's see what's happening. We'll try and get some height on that. It looks quite dark, doesn't it? Yeah, it kind of works, doesn't it? The bees are wrapped up in the blanket. Very calm and quiet. Right, so let's see what they look like. You won't be able to see that well, but they're all in there, little bunch of bees. Hopefully you can see it. Right. I'll carefully turn this over. Right. So once we've given the bang down, we need to put these two frames in, and let's just work it with super. Okay, and then we're going to put the super on top of them that's got the queen excluder on it, so I don't know how well you can see any of that. I'll do it from this side, just for angle. Check the angle. Yeah, that's fine. You ready? One trick. 3, 2, 1. Okay. One frame. 2 frame. Wide metal super queen excluder on. I'm going to fit very cleanly. Can't really see why. Oh, that's because those frames moved. Okay, girlies, you're in. Obviously they're going to like the floodlight for a minute. Let's get all the lifts back in place. That's really helpful. At the end thing to fall over. Right. Roaring. One lift, 2 lift, 3 lifts. And we've got the roof. Sorry. Okay. Right, there's no entrance reducers on. We are as is. It all looks good. Wrapped up. A few bees left in the basket, which I'll tap out into the lid in a mo. So there, that's where we are. We have now bees. Put the lifts in the wrong order. Bees in the WBC. Oh, I don't have to change that now. Right, I'm going to leave those as it is. That lift should be at the bottom, obviously, because that's what covers the the board at the bottom, but we'll leave it as is. So thank you everyone for watching the swarm collection. It's been good. It was a nice easy one, probably a little tiny virgin queen. Anyway, she can fly out and get mated now, so that's great. Please do comment, like, subscribe, share, just help us out in the old YouTube algorithm. Thank you very much. That's me for the evening. Goodbye.